Growing up, I was always an athlete. I played volleyball in high school. That became my big sport, had all the injuries that came with it. And then went to college and went down a completely different path. I ended up developing a big drinking problem. I had an eating disorder and battled with a lot of mental health issues.
And she went in and out of rehab multiple times with really no success and no commitment. She hadn't committed yet. She hadn't admitted where she was. And as her father, of course, I wanted to fix her. It's not on me. I didn't know that at the time. Of course, I thought I could fix her, send her to the right places, get her good counseling, good help. None of that really mattered until she committed. Her mother and I got a phone call very late one night, and she was in a hospital, and we didn't know if she was going to live or die. And that was after being in and out of rehab 4 or 5 times, I think, something like that. I remember saying to Connie that we're not going. She was in California. She's got to figure it out on her own. We can't always be the one to go pick her up every time. And I think she would tell you, she was laying in that bed going, this isn't who I want to be. And she finally got to that point when she realized it was on her. She had to change what she was doing or she was going to die. She decided, not me, not her mom, not her brothers. She decided.
So at 25, I made a life-changing decision, and I got sober on June 12, 2018. It was the morning of my 29 months, November 12th, 2020. I received a phone call that the guy I had been with the past 3.5 years had overdosed. And it's like a day I'll vividly remember, but it was a day that put me on a path that completely changed my life. It was almost like it took that point, that breaking point for me to be able to move forward with everything I wanted to pursue. You can look at it as like something dark, or you can look at it as something positive, and I chose to make it something positive. I ran after my fitness goal. I ran after my desire to want to help people and impact their lives. And I remember saying to my family, if my story can save one person or inspire one person, my job is done. And every day since then, I think I've been weirdly saying living the dream.
I guess just kind of tell me how her whole journey has inspired you.
Oh geez, how much time do you have?
So when she hit rock bottom and she came out of that, she had some issues. She had some neuropathy, she had a lot of weakness.
So she lost complete feeling in her legs. I don't know if you've seen the picture or if this picture's gonna be in here, but her legs were basically like pencils.
Switched from one addiction to another and focused all of that energy into becoming the best version of herself that she could possibly be. I try not to cry when I'm talking about this. She went from trying to be that typical social media presence of what people feel like a woman should look like, skinny, no cellulite, no flaws, nothing, to reforming that way of thinking into actually fueling your body, working on it, seeing all the things that your body is capable of doing, at the same time empowering other women to say you don't have to only eat lettuce to be a size 2, or not eat anything to feel like confident and be able to do what you want to do. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I've been working out with her as long as I have, outside of just that friendship.
What? Go now. You don't want to know? Nope. Come on, guys. We're in this together. We're almost there!
So she has a ton of stories and a ton of life lessons to teach people, and the fact that in 2 years of just doing fitness, she saw how that all comes full circle and how fitness can get you to overcome obstacles. And to have Phorm there as well, providing her this platform, like reaching out to her coach. I've never seen somebody so engaged with a supplement company. She calls a coach every day. She's constantly on the website researching things. Like, she's so involved in that, but it's all growing her and what she's trying to do. So it's just a pretty powerful, complete circle that I've seen.
And there's something Sal Frisella said, he's the president of Phorm. Real people with real struggles, and we use fitness as a tool to essentially like get through life and everything that gets thrown at us. I decided to finally pull the trigger on applying for the Phorm athlete position. I'd always like looked at Phorm as like this superior company, and maybe that's the wrong word, but like I really just loved what they did, the message they were spreading. Every core value that Phorm preaches lined up with exactly what I wanted to do with my life, and it was, to me, it looked like such a great platform, and I loved the community that came with it. I just thought, like, this is the perfect fit for me. Because looking back on this journey 4 years ago, I never would have thought I'd be sitting in this position, even having this opportunity to come from such a low place to be able to come back and rise higher. So believe in yourself, envision it, and make it happen. Like, make that dream you have, make that goal, make it a reality. Like, don't ever stop. Like, you have to, literally, you keep pushing. You're tired, keep pushing. You're hurting, keep pushing. You're sore, keep pushing. Look at yourself in the mirror every single day and tell yourself that you're gonna get through this. And then when you get through it, go help someone else. Ultimately, that's what it is. Look in the mirror every day, even when you're struggling, and just know you're gonna make it.